Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, PUBG's been out for about 9 months and it's come a very long way. The optimization has been really impressive, but so many people are still finding it hard to run, even people with gaming PCs. So today, I'm going to be helping you get the best performance out of your PC in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Stick around, guys.
Beauty lies behind the hills.
Alright guys, so before we get too far into the tutorial, I would quickly like to show you my computer specifications. They're not the best or the worst, I would say they're a pretty good average. These will hopefully be a decent resemblance to yours. If they are slightly better, don't be discouraged. You guys will be able to get this to a playable frame rate. Let's get right to the guide. First off, we're going to need to check what graphics card we have. This is important as some of the steps later in the video will be more focused on Nvidia graphics cards. However, don't be discouraged. If you have an AMD card, most of the steps are very similar. The interface will just be slightly different. I'm sorry I can't help you there. Anyway, to check what card you do have, if you don't know, just search Device Manager, and under Display Adapters you can check what card it is. Also, while you're here, go to Properties and make sure that it is working properly. If it's not configured, you can Google how to do that for your specific graphics card. For your Nvidia users, you're just going to search Nvidia and go to Download Drivers. From here, input all your card information, as I showed you how to do in Device Manager. It's fairly intuitive and you should be able to find out all the information, even if you're the least techie. From here, you'll be able to see the game ready driver that's associated to your card. Now, the most important bit here is the release date. As this one here is fairly recent, you probably don't have it installed, so make sure you go and install it and go through the wizard. You'll usually check back here about every month or so and install it when you see it. The process is more or less the same for AMD, it will just be slightly different working through the website and the wizard. But now on to the next step. I did just quickly want to add, if you are getting massive performance issues in your games, it might be because you never even had your graphics card driver installed in the first place. Now, if you don't remember going and installing your driver, maybe someone else set your computer up for you, or if you bought a pre-built or a laptop, then that will definitely be why. Usually they'll come with the drivers pre-installed, and you won't really have to worry about that. But if you did build your own computer, you should hopefully be able to look back and remember when you did install your drivers, and if you can't, then that's probably why you're getting such a big hinder in games. This is probably going to be the step that increases your performance the biggest amount, so I definitely recommend you get your driver up to date or installed. After you install your graphics driver, even if it is an AMD, you should still have some kind of performance enhancing application. So the GeForce Experience app here shows you all the games you've installed currently on your computer. As a side note, let's say you already had the latest driver installed, but you still don't have GeForce Experience installed, just type it in on Google, go to the download page, and here you can work your way through the wizard and you'll have it already installed. Bear in mind you have to have an Nvidia graphics card. Now let's open up PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. In here we can adjust and set the game to its optimal settings. I currently have mine already set to the optimal, but here on the little spanner symbol you're able to change if you want to hinder it in performance or quality. So for this next step I will be using the Nvidia control panel. So if you are using an AMD card, there will be an AMD control panel which you'll be able to work through and apply very similar settings that I have applied here. So to open up the Nvidia control panel, right click on your desktop and hit Nvidia control panel. If you've got the AMD card, then go into the AMD control panel. Now try and replicate the settings I am using, even if you are using an AMD card. So first we're going to go into this section, adjust image settings with preview. Now I usually like to keep mine on what's selected, but if you really do want to improve performance, then drag the slider down to performance. However, this will change for your whole computer, not just for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. But if you really want to enhance your performance in PUBG, it's a sacrifice worth making. Next, head into the Manage 3D Settings tab. Now, if you do want to change performance for your whole PC, then just do it in here. But I just want to change mine for PUBG. So I'm going to go to Program Settings. And PUBG doesn't pop up in this list. What do? Well, you hit on the Add button and you go down to TSL Game. Add that with a little PUBG logo. That is the application you want to use. Now you're pretty much just going to replicate all the settings that I have here, so enjoy this little bit of music and copy my settings exactly. for the next step, you'll need to locate where your PUBG folder is located. So here you can see where mine is located through the Steam apps, but you may have installed PUBG somewhere different on your computer. So going into here, however, you're going to follow where I'm going and then go to TSL, and you're going to right click on that and go to properties, and then you're going to hit compatibility, and then you're going to tick the boxes that I have ticked. These will not be ticked already, and they will enhance your performance pretty significantly. This next one's a quick one and still remains very safe. You just go into your power and sleep settings, which can be found as follows. Go to additional power settings, and we're basically just going to allow more power to go to our computer, which will generally increase performance and speed in everyday tasks. Just tick this option and close it out for now. Now let's get on to the last step of the video. So yes, for the last step of the video, we're going to be adjusting the in-game settings. Now this, of course, is going to be the most important thing that will change the performance in game. Sorry if my recording software sometimes just gives you a black screen between switching in full screen and windowed borderless. It can confuse it. So these are the settings you should use if you really want to enhance your performance and competitive playability as you can. So this will allow you to play as well as you can, have the best visibility whilst remaining great performance. And then after this, I'm going to show you what I use on my computer with my specs. Keep the anti-aliasing up, as pretty much in this game it's all GPU heavy, and the one CPU task is the anti-aliasing, so you may as well put that on ultra, and put the screen scale on 70 and the resolution on 768, and also put it on full screen mode. However, when you do put it on full screen mode, there'll be a weird green flashing. I'm going to show you how you fix that. If you are getting the flashing problem, simply go back to the Nvidia control panel, go to change resolution, and just tick use Nvidia settings. Very quickly, here are the settings that I use for my computer. The specs can be found in the description and at the start of the video if you have forgotten them. So that's it for my PUBG 1.0 FPS guide. Hopefully I can help you increase your FPS, and you can now enjoy the game to its fullest on your old or bad computer. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It will really help me out, and also share the video to your friends so they can enjoy the game to its fullest. Also, make sure to stick around for my gaming live streams, tech reviews and tutorials. And that's all from me today, guys. Goodbye.